Let's look at how we added support for the syscall rename at2. The first thing to do is modifying the draios ppm events public header by adding constants to the ppm event type enum table for the entry and exit fillers of the rename at2 syscall, and adding an item for the rename at2 syscall to the ppm syscall code enum table. Here we also need to define the rename at2 flags and the struct for holding them. Now we can populate in the flags table C file this struct, while in the syscall info table C file inside libscap we need to instruct libscap about those flags. And don't forget to increment the number of supported syscalls. At this point in the driver fillers table C file, we need to match the filler constants with their actual implementations so that Falco drivers know which code to execute at the entry and the exit when the target syscall is detected. We also need to represent the rename at2 syscall into the driver event table C file. How? By editing the G event info array, adding to it two items, one for the entrance of the syscall and one for the exit. Each line should represent the signature of the syscall we are adding, so its arguments and its return value. For example, here we are telling the Falco driver to look for the rename at2 flags struct instance we declared before when it looks for the rename at2 flags bitmask argument. Now go into the syscall table C file and edit the reference table for 32 and 64 bits architectures. First, add the rename at2 item to the syscall table, populating its value with references to the syscall entry and exit fillers. Then we also need to edit the syscall code routing table, adding an item for rename at2 syscall and pointing it to the syscall code we assigned to it. Last but not least, we need to define our fillers, both for the Falco eBPF driver and for the kernel module 1. For brevity, we're gonna look only at the filler for the kernel module. The one for the eBPF driver is very similar, just uses some different APIs for collecting the data and pushing them to the user space. In this case, we only define the exit filter because we grab the rename at2 parameters only when it completes. As you can see here, we get the value of all dir fd, old path, new dir file descriptor, new path and flags, and we put them into the ring buffer with val2ring method. So populating a new event that Falco will use to detect renames made with rename at2 syscall. At this point we're done, but good luck with the compilation.